And it's a really sad thing that many of us have experienced and have done, right? And that is the most sad thing, which is why I love that quote in the Bible when Jesus is talking about, suffer the little children to come unto me. If anyone should harm one of these, it would be better that a millstone were tied to their neck and they were thrown into the sea. And I think in this case, what Christ is saying is not just about children, certainly about children, but also about the other children out there who have adult bodies, but who have no fucking idea who they are, what they are. They've been taught to ignore from the moment they were born, or even worse, to make sense of the fact that their fucking dad's punching their mom in the fucking face, right? Or even worse, to imagine it's their fault. Because, it's easier to imagine it's your fault if someone's hurting you, because then you can pretend you have a little bit of control, than to just realize you're being victimized, right? So there are predatory humans in the world who will prey upon that quality in others and will use it. And there's various levels of it.
Come, welcome to LA. Open up that door a little bit for me, just to get some air in here. Thank you. Welcome to LA.
Yeah, look at that fucking, what's that hilarious joke Chappelle has about like the pimp bath, like the joke about how like something about like a pimp will like beat up a prostitute, and then give her a bath. And she falls in love with him because he's giving her the bath, forgetting about the fucking abuse that just happened, right? Like that model of exploitation of human beings is unfortunately, like any other thing in the world, it has evolved and become refined. And what's really sad about it is there's a fuck ton of people out there who haven't even thought about the fact that maybe they're being tricked by someone. It's not, fuck, at least when you're in a compound and you're looking over and Jim Jones is mouth fucking your wife while somebody in the back is stirring a vat of fucking cyanide and Kool-Aid. At least in that moment, it's something unique. You're like, what the fuck have I done? This is crazy, right? What the fuck have I done? It's so overt. It's so obvious. You're in the jungle. There's loudspeakers crackling with this lunatic who just snorted Valium. He's like, they're the Russians.
Oh my God, he was shooting mad. He was shooting speed.
Yeah. But so many people are just in a situation where they're like surrounded by a group of friends, right? And within that group of friends, there's one charismatic friend, right? And that one charismatic friend, right? This pattern occurs again and again and again. You see it in movies where it's like the gang and then there's the leader of the gang or whatever, right? And you get this one fucking dude who like is like smashing everyone else down out of fear, and like many people are in that situation. Many people are in relationships where they're clearly being abused, where you're not supposed to be there. People are in jobs where they're clearly being fucking exploited, right? And they let that happen. They don't do anything, So it's like, yeah, fuck the cult leaders and fuck anyone who would ever hurt a kid, but not just a child, anyone who'd ever hurt anyone who's like innocent to that degree. Those people, if there's true intentionality behind it, are, I would say, demonic and are in some way, shape, or form representative of a type of energy that I think is unfortunately in many sectors of society, and hopefully is gradually being diminished by people who are smart and who've recognized it and understand, okay, I know how to do this. We're not going to do it the old way necessarily, the old way.
Let me ask you something, Johnny Illuminati. Because it's been 3 weeks now. What do you see when you see a little boy?
My mom.
Really?
Yeah, he looks like my mom.
But what else do you see besides the fucking nose and the eyes?
Simplicity. I see the beauty of simplicity. I see the hope of the entire, not like my son is the hope of the entire planet, but I see the truth of fundamental goodness in the world. I see that the thing that I've thought in various states of consciousness, from a psychedelic state of consciousness to meditation to the moments I've been falling in love, that, oh shit, it's good here. It's okay here. This place is good. Humans are good. This planet is good. And this is a wonderful place to be. And it's important to be here. It's not just a bunch of bullshit. This is real. And humans have value and they're wonderful. I see that. That's what I see in my child when I look at him. I see that. I see hope. I see the reflection of truth in the world. And it isn't the truth that everyone these days, or at least many cynical people, seem addicted to.
Are you still walking on sunshine? Like, it's still like all new at the house. It's only been 3 weeks.
Yes. I don't know.
Right.
And I know it's going to get complicated. I know
it doesn't get complicated.
But yes, walking on sunshine, it feels like I'm in the Garden of Eden.
First 60 days, you just see this little child, and then they start looking. First, you see that they notice your voice. You walk in and you go, I got the milk. And they look up and they start kicking their feet because they see you. And now you know you're getting to somebody. They've been listening to you for 9 months.
Yeah, cool.
They've been listening to you for 8 months.
Yeah.
You know? And now they get to see you. Now, I'll never forget the time I walked in the house and I go, hey, Mercy. And she couldn't see, but her little feet were kicking from the excitement. That's a complete different euphoria. You can't match that with drugs or alcohol or even being on stage.
All drugs and all alcohol states and all altered states of consciousness and all momentary experiences are, whether people know it or not, they're going for that feeling that you have when you're holding your baby. Now, I'm not saying reproducing is the only way to get that.
Right. No.
But certainly it is the difference between, like you smell a rose perfume and you smell a rose, right? So there's like, the rose perfume's kind of like a rose, but it sure as fuck isn't a rose. And like having a baby, and really like, not just like the experience of like contacting like the genetic mosaic of your ancestors in the face of your child, but also finally having to just put yourself on a just, you have to put yourself away.
Yeah, you really do.
This isn't because like
it's not about you.
Yeah,
it's not about you anymore.
That's right. You're not, because dude,
nothing to do with
nothing to do with it. You're done. You're done. Did you think you were going to be fucking Genghis Khan? No, you're not. You're not going to conquer more land mass than anybody in the fucking planet. You're not going to fucking invent teleportation. You're not going to be Pink Floyd. You're not going to be Lenny Bruce. No. And it doesn't fucking matter. Because this is better than that. This is better. And there's something so wonderful and humbling in that. Especially for a judgmental cunt like me, man.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.